We are what looks so what's going on, guys? And in today's video we're going to be giving you we're going to be doing this week's edition of the Techlifetoday Week podcast. This is our 12th edition of the series. This is pretty awesome. Thank you to the viewers that have wanted this, and we're continuing to provide that to you all. So this is something that we've been doing for the past 12 weeks, and we've loved every minute of it. We love talking about it. It's a lot of fun. It's entertaining to the viewers, and a lot of you want this. A lot of people want more of it, so that's why we continue doing this. This week we have a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking about the LG V10, which is basically LG's brand new superphone. We're talking about also the Gear S2, which is basically Samsung's competitor to the Apple Watch. The Apple Car, which has been rumored for a few years now, and we have some insider information about that. And the Surface Pro 4, and that will be pretty much Microsoft's competitor towards the iPad Pro. In that case, like the LG Watch or Bane 2 or second generation, and other things like that. But just to start off, we're going to be talking about this. So the first thing we're going to be talking about, let me just make sure everything's good real quick before we get started. We have some news to talk about before we talk about the weekly tech news. All right. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it. We're going to start this up. Let me just get everything up real quick. We have some information before we get started with this. Also, let me give me a second, guys, before I do anything. All right, so first thing I want to say is that this stream is not only on YouTube, so this is not only live on YouTube on Sunday, or this is when it's being streamed, but it's also being streamed or recorded also on the stream, so stre.am. First link in the description below, as always. Be sure to check us out on stream, because that's where we're going to get a lot of our information, a lot of our behind-the-scenes type of things, and you will get the stream earlier than everyone else. So let me just make sure everything's good real quick. Let me get everything up. I'm just trying to make sure everything goes well before we start anything up. Because last week we had some issues, so I just want to make sure everything's going good. Let me just make sure everything's good. I have my water set up and close up the ad real quick. Yes. Unfortunately, this week Giovanni was unable to be a part of the live stream. That's okay. It stinks, but that is just fine. Looks like my tablet's in a bad mood today, so that won't work. See if I can try one more thing. But while I get stuff to load, talk about this week's tech news or a little bit about what you talk about today. Let me just exit out of tech. But first thing we want to talk about today is before we get started with the the actual podcast itself, is we're just going to talk about it real quick. Let me see real quick. I'm having some issues with my iPad right now. The one where I'm having my notes and everything up. So let me just try fixing that real quick. I'm trying to restart my iPad. First thing that I want to talk about is the website. So a lot of people have asked about this. A lot of people are wondering why the website's down. We are, if you're wondering, Monday we decided down. So we decided for a little bit we're going to take it down, do maintenance, clean the website up. We're going to make it a lot better. So I just wanted to tell you right now, it's not a hack, nothing like that. We just wanted to tell you about, or we just wanted to update our website. So if you were to head over to techlifetodayco.com right now, it will stay most likely that the website is currently down for maintenance, and that is exactly what the case is. We have the website's currently down for maintenance, so we can make sure everything's good. We just want to continue improving on the website in the future, so that's why it's currently down. If I can get it up, I can try or attempt to get it up for you guys. I don't know how well it's going to work. My computer's had some issues recently, so I don't know whether it's going to load up or not. But you guys will know what it looks like. As you can see here, it's freezing up like easy. So let me see if I can get it up for you guys real quick. Chances are, no, I can't. But I just want to see. I want to see if I can get it up for you guys real quick. Get it up for you guys. Let me just get everything up real quick. It's actually our old website. just trying to get everything up. The iPad just came back up, so now I'm gonna put in there, get the notes real quick. Chances are this is not going to load, because last time we actually tried this, it did not load at all. So with that being said, we are probably going to stop it from loading. Due to last time we tried this, the whole thing crashed. And we don't really want that to happen, so with that being said, I think I'm just going to exit out. Alright, so again, sorry guys, this has been for the past 6 minutes, we've been rambling. But real quickly, the website, the techlifetodayco.com website will be down until October 10th, 2015, because we're going to be improving the website, we're going to be giving it some maintenance and improving the website overall. So just, I just want to let you guys know, it's not a hack, nothing like that. We're just taking the website down for a little bit to improve the website. We'll give you some information real quick about it. We're going to be improving the news team, because I know a lot of people were wondering why it's a little difficult to go through that. So we're going to be improving that as one little issue that we've been improving. We're not going to state too much because there are going to be some major overhauls to it that we're not really going to state. But I'm going to say a few things. First thing I want to state is that we will have an updated newsfeed. A lot of people are wondering about that. A lot of people are complaining about it. So we're going to be fixing it as of or by October 10th. We can really say is that we're going to be just improving the website with enhancements, speed improvements, that kind of stuff. So by October 10th, the website should be a little bit more snappier, faster, and it'll take a little less time for the website to load. That's a few things I can state. I can't state too much more because it's a major overhaul. This is basically the techlifetodayco.com website version 2.0. This is going to be a big change from the previous one. We can state that there's going to be a major design change. I'm going to state because quite frankly, I could give it away too much. I don't. I'm basically giving the cat out the bag. So I'll state that we're going to have an updated newsfeed, which a lot of people are wondering about that. I'm just going to tell you that now. Next thing that you can expect to see as a big change to the website is improvements in general. Overall enhancements, make it a little bit snappier, faster, that kind of stuff. And the final thing would be that we can say right now, at least. We have a lot of other things, but this is at least the last thing we can state is just improvements and a major design change. Now, right before we get started, I'm just going to make sure this is going good real quick, the stream, and then we will get right over to our tech news real quick. I would definitely recommend checking out Techlifetoday, be sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/techlifetodayco. That'll probably be the best way for you to find our tech news, our latest tech news, that kind of stuff. All right, that's good. So it's been about 7 minutes in, so we're gonna actually get started now. So with that being said, let's wait for the website to load. All right, so let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off by talking about the LG V10, which is LG's brand new superphone, which is pretty much the device that they want to compare. That's pretty much their for the very first time, it's gonna have a stainless siding rather than a plastic material on the back, which is not plastic, but it is something similar. One thing that they're making big news about is the new screen, the top screen. So it's already a 5-point screen with a 2.1-inch secondary screen. Kind of funny. So if you added both up, really, it's a lot bigger. It'll probably be about 6 inches total if you include everything. So it's a big phone. It's almost tablet size. For the screen, it's 1440 by 2560 with 513 pixels per inch, a 2.1-inch fragment set, which is the top screen, as you would assume, or as we were talking about, the top screen, which is pretty cool and impressive for all. If this website can load a little bit to show you a little bit about it. But the secondary screen has a 160 by 1040 screen resolution. The math itself. Now, to get onto specs, if I could scroll down, it would help a lot. apologize for the issues we've been experiencing over the past few weeks with the podcast. It's not the podcast itself, not YouTube. I think it is something to do with the computer myself. So I'm hoping I can get a computer upgrade in the near future to give you better content on the channel. But next up, just again overall specs. Again, it has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 processor. It also powers the LG G4. Let's see what else. Which I think is pretty cool. It can shoot 4K video, which is pretty awesome. I think it's very impressive. I think it's nice. It has a micro SD card slot, which is very rare for these devices, up to 2 terabytes or 200 gigs. So it does support the 200 new SanDisk 200 gig micro SD card slot. It also has a 3,000 milliamp removable battery, which is brand new, it's not brand new, but it's very rare to find at all at any device at this point. So I think it's very impressive that they actually wound up doing that. I'm very impressed. I think it looks pretty cool, but that's just my personal opinion. I definitely think it's pretty. They're going definitely a different route with the micro SD card and as well as a removable battery. I think it's something that people want to see more of. Let's see what else. It also has a 16 megapixel rear camera. It has 2, which is something else that's a little bit different or makes the LG V10 stand out compared to its competitors. Is the 16 megapixel rear camera or the 2 5 megapixel front-facing cameras. So if you can see this image, you can't see that too well, but there are 2 front-facing cameras right there. I don't know how well you can see that, but those are 2 5 megapixel front-facing cameras. That's pretty cool. And that basically one camera's goal, or one camera is for the front-facing camera. Both front-facing cameras are obviously front-facing shooting, but one is actually for like narrower shots or closer shots to you. So if it was just you in the shot, you would just use one of the cameras. You'll see the difference. I think it's this one that you would use, the one on the left. But on the one on the right, at least I think that's how it works, is the group one, the group picture. So let's say there's like 3 to 5 people in a one shot that you want to take a selfie with, or post on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. You would use that camera because it'll get a wide angle shot. So I think it's pretty cool. I don't know why they just didn't do a wide angle. There's no purpose in having 2 different cameras, but hey, that's how they wanted to do it, so that's how it's going to wind up being. That's pretty much about it. Oh, another thing is that the LG V10 has a fingerprint scanner, which is pretty cool. I think it's definitely different compared to the other devices from LG's past. I mean, this is, based on what we've heard, is very fast. So it's, as you can see here, it's right there, and it's like right there. It obviously works as a power button as well as the fingerprint scanner, which is supposed to be very fast. And it's just the same layout, so there's still the up and down button in the back. It's pretty cool. I don't see anything. I definitely do think that this is made by far a competitor towards something like the iPhone 6 Plus or 6S Plus, as well as the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 and Edge Plus. I think quite frankly, because the Edge screen, that's another thing, they have the Edge screens. I definitely think this can be a major competitor towards the. I think LG's goal is to compete with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. I think that was their primary goal, to compete with the company or with that particular flagship. So that is it for that's what we have. Next thing we're going to talk about until we get over to our break, because once we get halfway, we always do our break, as we have done for a while. We'll have a 5-minute break, or a 3 to 5 minute break, probably more like 3 minutes. So with that being said, I'm trying to get the other link real quick. And the second thing we're talking about is the LG Watch Urbane 2nd generation. Now, quite frankly, it's not a huge difference. There's not a huge difference between the 1st and 2nd generation. The main thing that makes the device unique is that this is the very first Android Wear smartwatch that has 3G capabilities. That is very cool. I think, with that being said, it has a speaker. That means so you can make. Now, one thing they made a big talk about is that how you can make phone calls on it with the Android Wear. So I think it's pretty cool, very impressive, very nice. And I'm pretty excited for it. I think it looks pretty cool. To talk a little bit about it. It again, as always, has a circular display, but is a little more powerful generation. Connection, which I think is very much a competitor towards the Apple Watch. is that it can't even work on the Apple Watch. That doesn't even work on the Apple Watch itself, which I think is pretty cool. As always, it also would run, let's see. Yeah, so packing Android Wear means that this watch could have more apps that are ready for internet-connected basis. So that's pretty cool. I think it's very impressive. The screen, as always, is a 1.38-inch 480 by 480 res POLED display that has a 570 milliamp battery, which I think is pretty awesome. I think it's pretty awesome that they did that. But unfortunately, while it has a 570 milliamp battery, which is much larger than, for example, the 270 milliamp battery that's found in the Gear S, which we'll talk about after the break, it will only last a day, and I think that's due to the 3G chip that's inside of the LG Watch Your Brain, so it's going to take up more power. But let me see if I can play the video real quick. I'm not going to show it to you, but I'm going to play the sound so you guys can hear it.
Hi, babe.
Hey, did you leave your phone on purpose?
Yeah, I didn't want to bother. I leave my hands free all day. Yeah, go ahead. Try it.
Alright, so we'll play the ad right now.
Let's go. Yes, I get it. Gotta feel it. Gotta feel it because the sky is the limit.
I'll turn this down because of copyright. Alright, so one thing I found very interesting within the ad is that in the ad for the iOS, which I kind of assumed this, but I kind of shocked about it, is that for at least iOS, for Android you can obviously pick it up with your watch. For iOS, it comes up with the option. But what's kind of strange is that the person picked it up on their phone. So that makes me want to believe that it is not, while it's iOS supported, it doesn't work, 3G doesn't work too well with iOS. And that is kind of unfortunate to me. That's just my opinion. So, looks like we're going to be hitting the halfway point in about a minute. So we're going to give you guys our 5-minute break, as always, as we have done in the past, and as we're going to continuing now. Let me just exit out of this. Let me see if I can illustrate the 5-minute countdown. We'll probably do a 3-minute, only due to time. 3-minute. Alright, let's wait a second, guys. And again, the only reason this is slow right now is because we're streaming on this, and it's not a great streaming computer, so that's kind of why. It's a very generic laptop. I wrote 3 minutes, but okay. Alright, give us a second, guys. I just want to make sure we're halfway in to the stream real quick. But I gotta say, I'm very impressed in the LG V10. I think out of any, in the LG Watch Your Brain. I honestly do think that out of any smartwatch, I think that will be the watch that is the most impressive one out of the bunch. So I would definitely consider getting it. I'm definitely a fan of the watch. out of any of the other ones, I would definitely recommend getting it. I think it's starts at $349 and goes up from there. So comparing to the Apple Watch, I would at that point go for the LG V10. I think it's more of a more capable smartwatch compared to the competition. But with that being said, let me just get started. I'm going to get ready now for the live stream, or for the timer real quick. We will be back in a few minutes. Thank you so much for watching right now. Again, we'll have more in the future, in a few minutes, obviously. In the next half of this, we'll be talking a little bit about the Gear S2, as well as the Apple Car and some other things like that. So thank you so much, and we are going to start the 3-minute countdown. All right, guys. So we are currently finishing up our little break. This was our few-minute break. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching that. Again, now we're going to get on to the second half of our live show. And in the second half, we're going to be talking about the Gear S2, as well as some other things like the. Just get this stuff real quick. So so far in the previous half, we talked about the LG V10, as well as the LG Watch Bane, and some other technology pieces like the let me just get this up real quick. We talked a little bit about our website, our YouTube channel, that kind of stuff. We gave you some updates. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about the Gear S2. I'm a big fan of this. I just gotta start off by saying that. And I have been ever since it released. I've been a huge fan of the Gear S2, and I'm thinking about possibly purchasing it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Maybe I'll purchase it. Maybe I'll consider getting it to review on the channel. But I don't know. I'm a big fan of this watch. One thing that makes this watch different from the others is that it has the rotating bezel. As you can see right here, the bezel, it moves, and that's pretty much the purpose whole interface. I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's really nice looking, very impressive. I gotta admit, it's definitely a competitor towards the Apple Watch. The only thing that I don't like about it, it's very unfortunate to me, is that it doesn't work on iOS. I can tell you right now, maybe Samsung's listening. If it works, or when it works, if you are to compare it with an iPhone, if you make it to where it's has the ability of working with an iPhone, I am going to go out that day and buy the Gear S2. I'm just gonna say it right now. I currently own the Moto 360, and don't get me wrong, I love the watch, but I have to admit, if Samsung decides they're gonna create an app or give the Gear S2 compatibility with the iPhone or iOS, like Google did with Android Wear for iOS, I can tell you right now, I'm going to go out and purchase the Gear S2, and I am going to wear that as my new smartwatch. I'll be happy. I'll be proud to wear it as a smartwatch. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's something that I'm personally a big fan of. I think it looks great. I think it's definitely something that I would want to purchase, and I might actually still do that. But because I do have an Android phone, I still have the Moto X. I don't know. I really wouldn't want to switch back to Android, and I understand that I can just pair it and then use it around the house, that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't really want to carry another phone with me. So with that being said, I'm praying, please, please, Samsung, listen to me. You've been great to me in the past. Please, please make it to where it works with iOS. Because if it does, when it works with iOS, I promise you, I'm gonna go out and buy the Samsung Gear S2. So quite frankly, I think it's a very big competitor to the Apple Watch. And quite frankly, my personal humble opinion, with the Gear S2, even the cheapest one, the $299 model, the Gear S2 versus the Apple Watch, I personally think the Gear S2 blows the Apple Watch out of the water. It's a very simple platform. I think it looks nice. I think it's a little more aesthetically pleasing, unless you go up for the $1,000 model for the Apple Watch. And I gotta say, it's very impressive. I know a lot of you are gonna hate me because of this, because a lot of you are not Samsung fans on the channel. A lot of you are. In this particular case, if they make it to where it works with iOS, I'm going to wind up buying the Gear S2. I'll put my Moto 360 in a box, and I'll go get and I'll start wearing the Gear S2 and start rocking that every day. Don't get me wrong, I love the Moto 360. I probably still would wear it no matter what. But quite frankly, one thing I'm noticing is that the Moto 360 is getting scratched up like crazy. It's kind of disappointing to me. But I gotta say, I'm very impressed in the Gear S2. I think it's something that I like a lot, and it would be something I would want to get. For some specifications for you guys, it has a 1.2-inch screen, Super AMOLED touchscreen to make it a little better for battery life. It also has it's a 360 by 360 screen, as obviously. It comes in normal Wi-Fi mode as well as in 3G. Like I said earlier about the LG Watch or Bane, although you can't make phone calls or anything with it, or you can't use a speaker unless you go for the 3G model. Let's see. For the chip, it has there's two different ones. It's a lot different between both models. For the cheapest one, or the $299 model, the one without 3G, it has an Exynos 3250 chip, and for the one with 3G is a MS-M8X26 processor. Which, quite frankly, that probably sounds like code to you, but don't worry, it's not that bad. For RAM, it's half a gig of RAM or 512 megabytes of RAM. Storage is 4 gigs. It's different for also for battery life for both models. And I was mistaken earlier. I apologize for that. Earlier, I said the watch or the Gear S2 has a 270 milliamp battery. I was mistaken, and it actually has a not so good 250 milliamp battery. So the 250 milliamp battery for the base model, and for 3G, it's 300 milliamp. I don't know how it's gonna go, but this is my opinion. Water resistance IP68 for up to 1 meter in 30 minutes. If you don't know what that is, again, for connectivity, it is BT4 1 or Wi-Fi with NFC, which you can make Samsung you can use Samsung Pay, much like with the Apple Watch and Apple Pay. For the OS, it is Tizen, which is I gotta say I didn't like Tizen in the past, but quite frankly, it is nice for that particular model. Here's what, as you can see here, here's what's included. The Gear S2, it's a 30.5 millimeter smartwatch, so it's a little small. Additional band, it's in the small. It's also going to come with a wireless charging dock, which is very similar to the Apple, or not the Apple Watch, the Moto 360 dock. And it'll also come with an owner's manual, which no one will ever read. And if you want to see all the specs, here is the specs itself. It comes with S Health as well as Nike Plus running, which I think is pretty cool. It will definitely help you stay fit. I think it's definitely something that they should, the Apple should have added something similar to. It also has a Gorilla Glass 3 display, as you can see here, if I can get this to show you, and an elastomer band. And for wireless charging, again, just like the Apple Watch. It looks very much so like the Apple Watch, the Moto 360 charger. I gotta say, I am very impressed in the watch. In this particular case, I am a huge fan of the Gear. But I'm shockingly am very happily impressed. I think it looks awesome. I think Samsung has a great product in their hands. Then the X out of this, talked about one of our final things today. We have a few more things to talk about, like as always, we have the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. And then the last thing we'll have to talk about today, which this might wind up being a 45-minute podcast, but the last thing we'll be talking about is the Apple Car and the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. So we're going to start by talking about the Apple Car. So, yeah, we don't know too much. Let me just state that real quick. We don't know too much about the Apple Car. No one does, for that matter. Apple is really trying to keep it very secretive with this, and that's fine. I can respect that. But the Apple Car, first off, I don't know why Apple would get into the car business. I don't see a reason for it, quite frankly. I don't think there's a reason for them to do that, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't know. I'm going to show you a short clip talking about, I see a short clip on CNN's website talking about it. But let me just talk about a little bit about what we expect. And that's that Apple has been hiring a ton of car battery and auto engineers. So this is something that they've been going on for the past few months, actually. And we've seen this going on in different areas. We thought originally that would be for Apple's Maps, but it wound up being possibly for the Apple Car. I think it's pretty cool. So next thing, the company has also been hiring automotive executives to control the team. That's very interesting. I think that's a very interesting thing. Another thing is that an Apple leased van filled with sensors has been driving around a San Francisco suburb. And this is something that we were talking about earlier. You guys know about that. Most of you do, and I think it's very interesting. All right. Competitors are already welcoming the challenge, like other, let's see, what company would be doing that? A lot of electric car companies. But I don't know, I'm very interested to see what Apple will do about this. Now, there is a short link, or a short video. I don't know if it's going to be about the Apple Car, but it does go right on top of the website. So let me just see if that will... Oh, of course, the 30-second ad. So with that being said, I'm just going to talk about it for the next few seconds real quickly. I gotta say, the Apple Car idea, I don't know how I feel about it. I never liked the idea of the Apple Watch idea, but I wound up loving it. Apple Car, though, I think the Apple Watch is fine for them as a company, but I think, personally speaking, with the Apple Car, they're going a little too far. I mean, I've never seen a technology company that has done that before. I think it's kind of strange that they've done that, or looking into doing it. Now, this should load. All right, here you go. This is from the Tonight Show, or Late Show.
You yourself came out as gay recently. Was that an upgrade or just a feature that had not been turned on?
All right, after that, we'll talk about a little bit about the Apple Car. Let me just play this short clip to you guys.
As sort of a resident outside sexuality, did that inform in any way you're trying to help people who are in hardship around the world?
It did, yeah. In all honesty,
this is an interview, so I'm going to play the interview for you guys.
Kids were knitting, and I needed to do something, and that where I valued my privacy significantly, I felt that I was valuing it too far above what I could do for other people. And so I wanted to tell everyone my truth. And many people already knew, and so many people, it was no revelation. It was like this, it's like discovering your iPhone. It's always done, but you didn't quite know it, right? And I felt the responsibility
sweet if she would come up with some questions for you. And what nobody knows is that y'all did it. There are questions for Tim Cook on Siri that anyone in the world can access, but nobody knew they were there. So I'd like to do one right now. Okay, if you have a moment here, can I have Siri ask a question?
Please.
Okay. Siri, what should I ask Tim Cook?
Do me a favor. Ask him when I'm going to get a raise.
All right. Later on in the interview, we talked a little bit about the Apple Car and about that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm very impressed. I think it's something that they are working on. Quite frankly, I don't think that this is too much of a secret. But I'm not too excited about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But we are already actually about to run over. So with that being said, I am going to do the last part of today's stream. Oop, messed up the camera. Sorry, guys. It says on stream. But real quickly, let me just see how far we're into this. Alright, so we're currently 35 minutes into the stream, so that's pretty awesome. So we're gonna talk about the very last thing. This is because we don't have too much time left, so we're gonna finish it up, talk about the last subject, and we'll head out of here, guys. We'll head out of your hairs. Alright, so the last thing is the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. Now, the reason I have anything to do with this, or the reason I want to talk about this, is because of one reason, and that's due to it being because the iPad Pro has been released. Quite frankly, that's why I want to talk about it. The iPad Pro has been released. All of you know that already. I don't know. I think this will be something. This will be the year that Microsoft will show what they're made of. Quite frankly, compared to, for example, the iPad Pro. The iPad Pro has a great stylus, that kind of stuff, great features, very fast. You can edit up to 3 4K videos, which is pretty awesome, simultaneously. It's pretty awesome. But I don't know. I don't know how it's going to wind up being at the end of the day. I mean, it looks like it's going to be released on October 26, 2015. Again, we'll be watching the live show on October 6th, which is Tuesday, aka today, the day everyone's watching this, at 10 a.m. So, guys, this is the minute we release this video. The minute, because right now we're obviously recording this on Sunday, or we're pre-recording this, and then we're going to be uploading on Tuesday. What is pretty hilarious is the second this goes up, the second the video goes up, so on Tuesday, October 6th, 2015 at 10 a.m., we will be awesome. We will be doing a live stream of the Microsoft Surface Pro 4 event. So if you wanted to check it out, you'd go to youtube.com/techlifetodayco, and it would be like the very first thing to say live now or upcoming stream. You would click that, and you would wait until we wind up starting it. So we'll probably we want you to probably check it out. We would ask for you to be in the stream about 10 minutes before, so around 9:50. So we'll probably start around then, or a little bit before that. But I gotta say, I'm very excited. I'm really excited about it. But what's gonna be expected is obviously the Microsoft Surface Pro 4, the new Lumias, that kind of stuff. It looks like the rumored cost will be about $600, so about the same price as, or no, than the iPad Pro. And another thing that's gonna be very different, at least it's rumored to be very different, come in 2 different screen sizes. The 12.2-inch screen as well as a 12.9-inch, or excuse me, a 12-inch and a 14-inch. That's what's rumored. I think it's very interesting to see. Again, it's going to have, of course, the type covers, docking station, pen, and everything like that. This is obviously something that you would know. It's been rumored for them to go with a Core M processor or the Core i5 and Core i7 variant processors. We don't know yet what they're going to be doing. We don't know too much about it at all, but we do know that it's most likely going to be coming in 64 to 128 gigs, 256 gigs, and even 500 gigs. So that's what at least is rumored right now, with obviously the pen. So we don't really know anything about that too much. We don't know too much more about that, but that's at least what we've heard. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Microsoft has in store on Tuesday. So again, if you're watching this the minute of I know this is gonna be at the very end. I know you're already 41 minutes in, so we're probably almost done with the live stream by now. But we're gonna do a video on Monday, or technically yesterday. If everything went well, we filmed a video yesterday explaining this, or talking to you guys about this. So if everything went well, there you go. So we talked to you guys about that already. So I don't know. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We're gonna be ending the stream in a matter of 2 minutes. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna be turning on our music again, ending the stream. We're gonna be ending the party a little bit. What do you guys think? The only thing you think like this type of theme. The reason it's kind of a little bit more laid back, a little more, quite frankly, boring this week is only because Giovanni's not currently in the stream. He was unable to make it today or this week. So hopefully next week he will be able to make it in the stream and we can start streaming again. So that'd be pretty awesome. Maybe we can have our new team member Zach in stream. So we have a 3-person stream. I know you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to head over to techlifetodayco.com on October 10th because that's when the website will be back up. If you want to head there now, you can. But it will just say we are down for maintenance. Let's see if I can get it up now. I highly doubt it, but let me see if I can get it up to show you guys real quick our website. All right, oop. I can't even spell my own website right. Is that good? All right. Let's see if it. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't work out too well. All right, let's try one more time. All right. There we go. I think I spelled that correctly now. I'm not blind. But it should be loading. It's almost done loading, it looks like. Whether it actually loads or not, that's the question, guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Head over to techlifetodayco.com for more tech news just like this on October 10th. We decided we're going to do 10-10 because why not? That'd be pretty funny. 10-10-15. But it'll be up. Again, follow us on Twitter at techlifetodayco. Website, that kind of stuff. Maybe get some behind the scenes looks at what the website could look like throughout the next few weeks. A lot of you might want to see that. I don't know. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. We don't normally say that, but be sure to do that. Again, I think it is at Techlifetoday.co. And finally, be sure if you want to support our channel because we've been working very hard, but unfortunately, if we don't have the money or we don't have the finances to buy more products for you guys, so we do ask if you want to chip in. If you want to help out our Techlifetoday.co, please do so by becoming a Patreon or being a supporter. Again, it's Techlifetoday.co, patreon.com/Techlifetoday.co as always. But that'd be beyond greatly appreciated. So thank you guys so much already for that. So here's our website. What the website looks like right now. We're down for maintenance. We are currently working to improve and enhance our website. We'll be back on October 10th, 2015. If you have any questions, please tweet us at techlifetodayco or email us at techlifetodayco@gmail.com. If you want to email us, just click the contact us button and leave us your question or concern, and we will be right back within 24 hours. Again, here's a little sneak peek of what you can expect. Improvements, enhancements, and more. We have a bunch of things to come, but we're not allowed to state too much about it. But we can state that there are going to be some design changes, that kind of stuff. The website looks to be kind of frozen. Yep. All right, my computer's frozen a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. There's a chance it's... All right, and there's... Obviously, you can just click on one of these links to follow us and check us out. Here, an improved news page. While we don't want to discuss all the changes, we are proud to announce that in the future update, you can expect a major design change to the news page. But this is what the website looks like right now, so we don't expect too much, guys. But in the future, aka October 10th, we will have a major update. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to finish it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to start off the songs again. We're going to end the party. It's not even a party. It's like a little stream. I like calling it a party because that's pretty much what it is. We like to do little parties. Every little video that we do is a party. But Thank you guys so much again, and we'll end you guys with a song. Or we'll end this podcast with a song, which is very rare. All right, let me guess. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. All right, guys. So we are going to end the stream, but before we do that, I just want to real quickly show you guys our website, or not, because now my computer's frozen. But be sure to follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube as always. youtube.com/techlifetodayco. Greatly appreciated as always, and it's how it always has been. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Maybe I can actually show you the YouTube channel. Let me see real quick. Let me try it. Nope, unfortunately there is no luck, so let me see. I'm trying, guys. Alright, so due to issues right now, we're unable to show you the website or the YouTube channel. Again, youtube.com/techlifetodayco as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hit 50 minutes now, so this has been a longer type of stream. But that's just fine. I mean, a lot of you want a longer stream, so that's what we're doing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our new videos, again, Monday through Friday, and then we have our new gaming videos every Saturday and Sunday from our new member, Zach. So we have videos coming up to you guys every single week or every single day, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. So again, you can expect those every day at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.